So we'll soon see things start to appear in the chat anyway. It takes a few seconds for the unified chat to appear. So, right, I'm going to minimise that window and leave that there. Right, so, well, I don't know if anybody's watching right now, guys, but earlier's test didn't quite work out the way we wanted it to, unfortunately. So, you're not going to get to see Andy Johnson's lovely face, but you should be able to hear the guy at least now. So, say hi, Andy.
What up, people?
There you go. So that's Andy Johnson. He joined me for the stream the other night, and we were playing through on cooperative two-player mode, and we got as far as stage 9, didn't we, mate? Before we got our asses kicked.
Hey, I can see your buzz cut now, Craig.
You can see my buzz cut now. Oh, brilliant, isn't it?
Did you get done over by Telford Parks and Gardens, or what?
Well, you know, got to do what you got to do when the situation is it is. I looked at my last couple of streams, mate, and I saw this funky do, and it was just all over the place, and it was just bugging me at night, so it had to go. And to be honest, by the time I get to go to a hairdresser's, it'll have all grown straight back again anyway, so it's just good to get rid of it and feel a bit more comfortable. So, yeah, so we're going to continue from stage 9 now, aren't we, mate?
Yeah, man.
Right then, so hopefully everything's all okay, and off we go, people. You watch now. We've actually got it sorted out and got some audio coming through live. No one's gonna fucking tune in. They'll think we blagged it from early.
Yeah, we just done the first 8 stages in like 5 seconds. They're awesome.
Yeah, just while you were waiting. Right, so I've got a little tiny bit of control lag now, but it's nothing serious. I'll be honest. I can still do my moves, so I'm quite happy with that. In case you're wondering, Andy's controlling Shiva. You've opened up all the characters now. Well, all the current characters that are available, and I'm controlling Adam. I think we've had a bit more chance now after that, because the first day we played it was the first day it was out, wasn't it, mate? When we first played it.
Yeah.
So now, obviously, we've had a lot more chance to play through, score points, and you open up all the other characters by scoring higher points and stuff, and playing online with people. There's more chance to get your points up. So Andy's managed to get all the characters open. I've only got Shiva to go, I think, is the last character I've got to get. I opened up Zan earlier. So, picking up the story anyway, we've done the streets, we've done the pier, we've done the museum, I think, and everywhere now, and we're on to... Where are we? Y's Tower. So, the bad guy of this game is Mr. Y as opposed to Mr. X. Original thinking there on the character names, eh?
And Mrs. Y.
Oh, Miss Y, yes, to deal with first, yeah, of course.
It's inclusive, whatever these.
Well, yeah. Well, they've changed a couple of the enemies, didn't they? The guys in the helmets, they've changed on this, haven't they? To be those rather chunky women who headbutt you. And how annoying are they?
Oh, man, they're the most annoying fucking enemy in the game, I think.
Proper.
Just how they can basically cover the entire like screen.
Yeah, and the certain ones you can stop with the flying kick, then other ones you can't, can you?
Yeah, I think you've got to get it pretty much perfect to actually get it.
At least you know how to deal with these guys. It's just always grab, innit?
Yeah.
I can still fuck it up though.
The other day when we're getting our asses kicked.
It's alright, the broom does some serious damage to these as well, so I usually pick it up.
Yeah, so my body plan. Kind of reminds me of the way he does that.
Yes, it is. I think that's what they've gone for, isn't it?
Yeah, 1,000 hand slap or whatever.
The whole 100 hand slap. See, Shiva's so cheap. Nobody else can get away with punching these guys.
Oh, I can only get a few in, and then they kick me.
You can have them back.
Cheers.
Yeah, we've definitely learned a few skills since we played the other day, for sure.
Battle tactics.
Yeah. Hopefully it should help us see us through for this section. See, I thought with Max being at the end of this stage, the way he was, I thought you'd beat him to open him up, but that's not how it works.
As well, to be fair.
Because you don't get him until quite a way in, do you? So you've opened up 3 or 4 other characters first. I
don't know about you, I'm kind of hoping they like put skins in for the older characters to like bring them up to like the modern graphical style.
Yeah, it would have been nice. I suppose they were just trying to do the whole retro touch, weren't they?
Yeah.
Have you looked at the retro filter that you can open up?
No, I haven't actually.
Haven't you? If you go into video options, you can set up retro filter. But trust me, don't do it. Your eyes will fucking bleed. Because all it does is downscale all the graphics to like pixelated, and it just looks like you're looking at this game in low resolution. Looks terrible. Don't do it.
Won't do that then.
I saw someone online playing it that way. They had a two-player game going, and they were just using the classic characters. And obviously, the classic characters look okay, but everything else has been badly downscaled. It looks terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice if they had an upscaled skin for the older characters as well.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
You know, you can choose your way. They might do that in the future.
Might do. Tell you
Like
what, I
love Rue. I reckon Rue would be a DLC.
Oh, if we can get him up, that would be brilliant.
Yeah, because he's in the bar scene. I mean, I hated playing as him. He was terrible to play as, but
Yeah.
it'd be cool to have him. And then, like I said, I reckon they'll include that woman police officer as well, Liza or whatever her name is.
I'll tell you what, I've looked in the credits for this game, right? I love the music on this stage and the way it just kind of naturally changes as you get to this elevator section.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Well, is it Yuzo something who did the original music? He's back for doing the music for this, but there's another guy he's brought in. He's got a French name, Olivier something.
Yeah,
and he did this music, and he did the music for, I think it's stage 3 or stage 5, and it's brilliant music. Oh, it's the whatever it is, Chinatown stage. He did the music for that stage as well, and the music's awesome.
Yeah.
And I look back at all the tracks that he did, and I think they're better than the originals. That they're very fitting, I think.
Yeah.
I've heard some people say they were disappointed with the soundtrack for this. I'm like, are you kidding? It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, I think it could have been better in some respects, but it's not.
Well, some stage are kind of Marmite situations. You love or hate them, but I think on the whole, it's very fitting for the game with a modern twist.
Tracks that could be better. I like how they've put like little nods to the original soundtrack in it in places.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's just certain techno beats and that are very fitting.
Oh, you bitch!
I know. Yeah, you took a life off there, mate. That was a shame.
Yeah, it took me off the edge.
What's good is that doesn't even take your whole life, does it? On normal difficulty, it only takes a chunk and then throws you back on screen.
Alright, see if we can get past this guy without him kicking our asses.
Yeah, with with any kind of luck. He battered us last time. We didn't know what the fuck we were doing, did we? He's another cheap boss, gotta be said.
Trying to move.
That charge move.
As I say, the way you can change directions is kind of irritating.
And you can't grab him either, can you?
No.
Well, I think you can on a very rare occasion.
I don't think I've ever managed to grab him.
Yeah, you can grab him and you can knock him down, but it's hard. You got to catch him on the harder difficulty levels. You can't do it. I knew he was going to charge me down then.
Trying to move, he's got me.
Max on Streets of Rage 2 was such an excellent character to play as.
Yeah, I haven't actually played as him on this. I don't know what he's.
I haven't really played him on this. I mean, I've played him on Streets of Rage 2. On Streets of Rage 2, you could batter everyone with that slide.
Oh yeah. The ultimate is when you could get behind him, wouldn't it, and do like the backbreaker thing on a map. If you ever caught like one of the bosses with that, you'd pretty much take your entire life bar.
That was shady. He juggled me then. That was bullshit. I thought this would be so much easier. We ain't doing too good here. And what did I say? No one's bloody watching the stream this time. I hope it's working. I haven't actually looked to see if the stream's active.
Oh. We're going to kick his ass this time.
With a bit of luck. Oh! Tried to do my special and failed. Got him that time. Fucking combo the shit out of him that time.
Nailed that guy.
That's retribution, that is. That's revenge for the other day, that is.
Yeah.
God, I didn't do too well then at all. That's a terrible score.
It's got to be a C. Yeah.
If that. See. Oh.
I got a C.
Dreadful.
Not my best score, but you know we were good.
Yeah, so that's my progress chart there, guys, on the screen at the moment. You can see I'm quite a few points off opening up Shiva, but I'm nearly there.
Come on, constantly.
Yeah, so you pick the next stage, mate, and off we go. Stage 10. What's stage 10? Remind me.
The concert one.
The concert. Okay. There's a lot of those flying kicky leg dudes on that one, isn't there?
And the bloody Donovans with the big weapon.
Yeah, and there's lots of fat guys as well, isn't there?
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna be Blaze, I think. All right then. Let's see how this goes. I am pretty sure the stream's running. I can't be sure, by the way. We're getting no chat at all, so I've got my fingers crossed it's actually streaming, but I don't know for sure. I can't actually see my phone at the moment to check it. I'm looking for my phone all over the place.
Well, I've got the stream up. I don't know who's on.
Oh, so you've got the stream up?
Yeah, stream's running.
Oh, right, so at least the stream is running. That's one good thing, I suppose. So
yeah, I reckon she'll be in the DLC.
She'd be pretty good as a playable character, wouldn't she?
Yeah, I reckon.
She got a lot of good moves. Oh yeah, the stream is running. Yeah, there's a couple of people liked it. Oh, there's 5 people watching actually, so they're just not joining in on the chat. Oh, there we go. Oh, Jonathan Turner, you are live. No game audio though. Oh, okay. Now we did have game audio.
Can you hear us then?
Ah, it might cut out. Is that better, guys? If you can hear game audio now, guys, please do tell us. There'll be a little bit of a delay. It'll still be quieter than us, but it should be there. You still there, Andy? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Good stuff. That's right, guys. We're doing a lot of experimental shit here. There we go. Yeah, we're doing a lot of experimental shit with this. We don't really know what's what, to be quite honest. So we're just trying to do what we can to get it functional and get me and Andy both on. Quite like the music on this stage as well.
Oh, I've actually got the retro soundtrack going on mine.
Oh, is that what you've got going on yours? I've got the modern soundtrack.
Just turned it over today. I just
you know what? We should probably do a retro challenge. We'll open up. We'll just play through just the retro characters, retro soundtrack, and that'll be quite good.
Yeah, I'm still a big fan of Street Rage 2 Axel. So.
Oh yeah, there's some brilliant music on the original games.
The only problem with Shiva is he can't use weapons.
No, he can't. That's the thing. See, they should have added all that kind of stuff in. Can't use weapons. He hasn't got any specials either, has he?
He does have a special, but it's not that great, really.
No.
Must use this. Oh, well, I don't get kicked yet.
Douchebag. Fuck you. You can actually do that flip over kick a couple of times, can't you?
Yeah, it's hard to tell my special. It's when he does that Bino crash thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I rarely use it, to be honest.
You do tend to fight. I mean, it's a button bashing type of game, but there is a little element of strategy you got to work with, isn't there?
Oh god, yes.
Because there's a lot of characters that certain attacks just won't work on. Like these, I tend to stick with flying kicks just to keep them well away from me, else the headbutt the shit out of you like that.
See, like the copper woman in this area, I like to, when I'm using another character, I like to throw the grenades back.
Yeah, throw them back at her.
Obviously, I can't do it with Shiva, so. And that grenade, Craig?
Shit. It's alright, to be honest, I did less damage than she would have done. I'll kick the grenade out the air then. Didn't know you could do that.
No, I didn't know you could do that.
I took a flying kick and I saw it bounce back. Maybe she was just throwing it as I did it, I don't know. Take that with. Oh, I was going to grab that then.
Go on.
Fuck you. Ah. Knife guys are always a pain in the arse.
Oh, they
the
are.
old games were bad enough, but on this, Jesus.
It's the way it hoards, they hoard you.
Yeah, they stay just there at range as well, don't they?
Especially that, you know, the Chinatown mission with all of them.
Yes.
Donovan. My God, that is just absolute fucking
Just cheap as shit, isn't it?
Yeah, there's just, you can't avoid them.
No.
No matter what you do.
Fuck you, fat boy.
I remember trying to get that guy when he was rolling.
At least the red one doesn't damage you when he's rolling, the blue one does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I get every time. It's like, oh yeah.
It's hard to time it though, isn't it?
Yeah. I think you're better off just trying to walk behind him.
Yeah.
Although he's caught me out a few times and actually rolled backwards.
How have they got the album uploaded on YouTube now, Jonathan? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I do like the music on this level, man. It's kind of a nod to the old rave tracks, but
yeah,
with a little modern twist. Love this bit 'cause you can just use the bowling ball to beat the shit out of them, the wrecking ball in. Bowling ball, fucking hell. Thanks Simpsons.
That's why they haven't put a bowling ball in here.
As one of the weapons.
Yeah.
There's some great weapons on this. I like the sword. And I like the versatility you can have with the weapons on this. Where you can choose to throw it, you can pick it back up mid-air and things like that.
The Donovans can also do that though.
Yes, they can. And really fuck you up at the same time. Is that the sledgehammer? Yeah, I quite like the sledgehammer.
Yeah, sledgehammer's pretty good.
Yeah, don't kick that, mate. We're walking past now. You can do some, I could do with some help and mate, you, I need some help. Yeah. Eat shit. Fuck you! Fuck you with a sledgehammer! Look at that, I'm juggling him!
Time for the rowboat.
Yep. Good job, moved out the way. Fuck you! Oh, sorry, mate. I entered the onions by mistake. I tried to do my special attack and I pressed circle instead of triangle. Oh, shit, mate.
Indeed.
I didn't know he could move the wrecking ball as well.
Yeah, anything metal.
I like that pole.
Giggity.
Giggity. Quite a short level this one, isn't it?
Yeah. I think this guy's probably the easiest boss in the game.
He is, because you can just pan him into a corner.
Yeah.
You just got to stay near to him, that's the trick, innit?
Yeah.
If you can keep your distance, then he'll wreck you with them, with the fire blasts and things like that. There we go, got him now. Juggle the shit out of him. And even the enemies he calls up ain't exactly difficult enemies.
No.
Some of them call some real nasty enemies, he calls the ones that are pretty lightweight, really. He says as he gets his head pushed into the ground. Coming your way, mate. The background on this reminds me of Neon Knight Rider's stage from Turtles in Time.
Oh yeah.
Gonna wreck you, mate. Oh, we're not.
Things are coming after you, mate.
Want to go that way, mate? You can fucking have it back. Die! Look at his energy just disappearing.
Yeah, once you got him backed into the corner, he ain't much to him really.
Only a few more hits left and he's all over, I think.
Yeah. Just getting past these bloody signals off.
I'm growing dazed. Oh, my bad. Get myself thrown around by the punks.
Yeah.
I got this trick. Ooh, finish off with the flames. Direct from the developer. So I was just reading Jonathan's comments then. Apparently the whole soundtrack's on YouTube.
Alright. Well, I've ordered the collector's edition, which obviously won't be here for a while, but actually comes with the soundtrack on
soundtrack. CD. It's a wonder they haven't done the whole vinyl thing with this, like they did with the original Streets of Rage and all the other Mega Drive tracks.
Yeah, they're going to. I've seen it.
Oh, they're going to do a vinyl of this one as well. That was cool.
I think they're doing it on limited run games. I think it is.
Oh, limited run. Limited run have upset a lot of people, though, haven't they? Because of how long you got to wait for this.
Yeah, but like I said, I ordered it, but I'm guessing a lot of people didn't know, but I knew how long it was going to take, so
Yeah.
I had it.
Right, stage 11. This one's a bit of a pisser, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, the airplane. Back to the old the old elevator thing, innit?
That's oh yes, that's right. I know I'm going to be for this then.
I got bombs in these.
With the
arms.
big boy.
Just grab the grenades off them. They're not too bad.
I quite like this one because you get kind of trash mobbed a lot on this one, and when you've got him, you can just throw them straight across the screen off the lift and smash their heads together.
He's a lot of fun to play, isn't he?
He is a lot of fun. He's got some of the best moves. He's got one of the widest range of moves, and he does take a lot of damage. Oh, I nearly did it then. You beat him out of my hands.
Harry.
I love it because it's just like grab, yeet. Get the fuck off. Oh shit. Doing the same to me now because I positioned myself wrong. Get out of here. Bye.
What I really love on
Bye.
this is how you can do like multiple like flying attacks.
Yeah.
Jump kick him and then kick him again, sort of thing.
Yeah,
before you-
the juggling. A lot of people have said, I've heard a couple of people criticise it, saying it don't feel quite the same. I much prefer the mechanics in this to Streets Rage 2 or 3, I'll be honest. And because there's more animation, it feels like you're making much better contact as well.
Yeah, I agree on that.
I like the fact you can juggle them. Collision detection feels a lot more solid.
Yeah, I agree with you though, yeah. I think the one thing that pisses me off about this one though is how they, like your dash attack used to basically be unblockable except for a few enemies.
Yes.
Like the wrestler and that used to be able to take you out and a few others.
Yeah.
But pretty much even your most basic enemies can stop it. And I think that really needs to be put back to an invincible move again.
Yeah, it should be, because you've got no truly invincible moves on this, have you?
You know, like when you got those
Shit.
when you got the those biker women in that.
Yeah.
There's no way to stop them.
Oh, I think I'm going to struggle this stage. I lost a life already.
Nah, beer. This is the hardest bit, getting across
I
here.
suppose, yeah. Oh, you know what? The clubs help here, because you only have to beat those shields twice, and the break.
Yeah. Well, what I try to do is catch those electric grenades and chuck them back.
Oh, yeah, because that wrecks them straight away, doesn't it?
Pretty much destroys them.
I'm doing terribly well here.
Can't do that, unfortunately.
I try and stay out of the way of the electric. I'm such a big target. Look at that. Not even healthy.
Oh, jump. Ah, got me
They're
again.
all yours, mate. I'm too slow to deal with them. Have it. I'll beat you with your own club, boy.
Giggity.
Giggity.
I'm gonna let that charge. Chicken. Look at it.
Chicken and wings.
Oh yeah.
Alright, just because you can run, you gotta wait for me.
FC in here. That's what we need.
Oh, yeah.
Reopened now, isn't it? In a lot of places.
Yeah, a few places have, yeah.
I saw the other day on my local Facebook group that there was absolute chaos. KFC's reopened, so the retail part.
I'd like it more if KFC tasted like it did before they had the national chicken crisis. Because when they came back after that, they changed the recipe, and I don't think it tastes. They took a lot of the herbs and stuff out. It didn't taste anything like it used to.
I remember my first time I ever had a KFC. I didn't have a KFC until I was probably about 12 or 13.
Yeah.
First time I was in there, I was sat in the restaurant like we were eating in, and we're waiting for our food to come, delivering it to the table.
Yeah.
And guy behind me, and he was with someone who also hadn't been to a KFC before. And he was like, he said to this guy, he's like, "Oh, this is so good." And he's like, "You know, one of the secret ingredients is actually cocaine to get you addicted."
Well, I'll tell you what, they used to have a lot of sugar, more sugar and salt in. That's something they took out when they came back after the chicken crisis. They changed so much. They tried to make it more accessible for kids, because kids were never that big KFC fans, were they? They were more about McDonald's.
Yeah.
And that was why they changed the recipe. I think they've said a few times actually. That was why they did it.
I think it's a bit of a short-sighted move, that, though, isn't it? Because you spend more time being an adult than you do a kid.
Well, yeah, exactly. And let's face it. Well, that was the thing. See, you go into KFC, it's never full of kids. But now they've like watered it all down and made it all non-spicy for junior palates. It's kind of ruined it for us, lot.
Like I used to like Mackies as a kid and that, same as most, but.
Well, I never used to have Mackies as a kid, man. We only had Mackies and that when I became a teenager. We used to go uptown and like hang out with my mates on a Saturday morning, you know, and you got your paper round money and whatever else. We used to go to the local dodgy arcade where you get mugged and buy a McDonald's.
Yeah, no, I used to quite like it as a kid, but yeah, I'm not into it as an adult.
My missus quite likes McDonald's, but I used to like KFC. Like, to be honest, I don't really like any of them anymore.
That is my guilty pleasure, is a McDonald's strawberry milkshake, I must admit.
I'd sooner go in Nando's and do a takeaway grilled chicken instead.
Fair enough.
That's a hell of a lot more expensive, you know what I mean?
What
Mate, she seems to be kicking your ass. But I don't want to go around there because I'll get zapped by the electric chair.
I don't have much room to move.
Yeah, the first time I encountered him, I was Floyd, and Floyd is so slow. I just couldn't get near him.
I tell you, even as Shiva, this guy's just cheap.
He's cheap as shit. There's a turkey there if you want it, or a ham, whatever. Whatever I've set it up as. See, you just can't grab him.
No, it's chicken on mine, isn't it? Turkey one, chicken one.
Fuck you much. You tag teaming him?
Come on. So
that's how it's done. What are you laughing at, son? Have some of this.
Dang!
I almost forgot we had those.
I try not to get them.
Damage.
Have you done their big ass combo trophy yet?
No, I've managed to get the highest foot one.
I managed to do that with Floyd on the. I put it on Mania.
Yeah.
And,
there's a lot more enemies in there.
Yeah, the prison level. Go up the top of the prison. There's like a load of those green coppers.
Yeah.
Yeah, just use that and just destroy them.
Well, no, that woman's so pink.
Probably cheap sunburn, you know what I mean?
You. I mean, look at the size difference in reality. I'll be breaking him in half.
Yeah, but he does have an RPG.
Yes, he does.
Asshole.
I'm going to lose my life here, I think.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I evaded that by giving them a punch. Nice. Nearly got him. Oh, I'm going to die.
Ah!
Fuck you. Stay away. Oof.
The only invincible moves on this is the throw and the defensive special.
Yeah.
Which is
I'm
fine.
gonna die. Oh.
Attack as well.
Got him, look at that, with my little tiny bit of energy left.
Nailed him.
Getting proper revenge for the other night. Honestly, it seems so simple once you know the patterns, but the first time, honestly, that level, because I wouldn't want to change from being Floyd, I must have tried that level 4 or 5 times and my hand was killing me. When we played the other day, my hands were fucked for the rest of the night. It does play hell with your hands, because you have to do a lot of like double forward tapping, don't you?
Yeah. I double play. I did a playthrough on hard mode the other day.
Yeah.
And I took Floyd. Man, hard mode Floyd on that guy is a nightmare.
It is. Right. I've got to go back to Adam. He's the man. I'm so glad they brought him back for this.
Yeah, Floyd did get his ass kicked on this one, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he does. He's too slow. He's just far too slow.
And the fact that you start with no health, pretty much.
I always thought that was a bit cheap on this level. You start with less energy, don't you?
Yeah.
You have to earn it back up, because you've been in the plane crash, so I get it.
Yeah, you got to get your health back. But as soon as you literally take one punch.
You know what? You see that move I'm doing right now? That is so super useful.
Yeah.
He's the only person with a double-sided jump attack like that. And it really does fucking wreck him. When you find his life, anyway.
The other thing is, I've noticed on this level and a couple of others, sometimes you get the these Galatheas with the knives, and they can sort of like get in a little niche, and you can't hit them.
Yes. They've got a very strange AI where they avoid being on the exact same plane as you anyway. That was something I always noticed though about Streets of Rage 2 and 3. See, Streets of Rage 1, everyone had a hitbox and that was it, right? Streets of Rage 2 and 3, there were situations where it didn't look like it looked like you were hitting them, but you couldn't actually damage them. They had invincibility frames that weren't obvious, if you know what I mean. And it always really annoyed me. Most obvious was, you know, the wrestler guy, is it Abadivi or whatever his name is?
Yeah.
He had certain moves he could do where it looks like you were beating his ass, and he'd just break through you, and you couldn't get out of the way fast enough.
Oh yeah, that's what I was on about earlier though, where like your dash attack, I think there should be certain enemies that take it out. But like he could, because like if you did a grand up on him, you'd get like 2 hits in on him and then he'd smash it.
Yeah.
But most of the enemies wouldn't, but on here, pretty much all the enemies can smash out the way out of it.
Ooh, nice juggle moves. Oops, out of the way. Damn it. So like that, there's no way I could get out of the way of that because Adam's too slow. You bloody food stealer.
Hey, it's hard work moving around this fast, you know.
I know, yeah.
Hungry? Right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm fucking ready. I was born ready.
Alright then.
I'm like Jack Burton from Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh,
You ready, Jack? I was born ready.
oh yeah.
Music's quite cool on this stage.
No, yeah, I do like these little crap things.
Yeah, I know, yeah. It is good, but I've seen it. Get out of the way.
Yeah, it's just more fun when you do it.
Yeah, I know, but what always ends up happening, I end up fighting them in the middle of it and then accidentally punch it by accident and end up fucking wrecking myself.
No, I always wait until a few of them are underneath it and then hammer them.
Quite like the fact that the stained glass window effect translates onto it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of little graphical touches in this, you kind of don't appreciate the comic book style when you look into it.
That's what happened. I was just thinking, oh yeah, I'll get away to a chicken, and the next time I'll get wiped out by a fucking
We are!
Yeah, this is just so awkward by yourself.
It is, it's ridiculous. You get smashed up dead easy. Oh, I'll have a bit of that. Fuck you. Fuck you, D-Signal.
Boom.
Yeah, oh, he got me anyway. Bastard. I need the donuts or onion rings or whatever the fuck they are. Adam's got a pretty good two-stage jump attack that I just did there. Kind of hits twice like that. He's fucking dead anyway. Fuck you, Donovan, or whatever you are, Z.
Oh,
you out the gimp. Did he get ya? Oh, mate, you 2 lives down. What the fuck?
I should have just let him. He anti-aired me.
Oh. You need to earn some lives, mate.
Yeah, hopefully I'll get
I ain't
some.
gonna manage this on my fucking own, I'll tell you that.
Why not?
Wouldn't be right if I finished it alone anyway, would it?
Well, hopefully I'll survive it.
Grab the energy.
Nah, well,
You'll need it in a minute.
yeah,
This is the bit where I always get wrecked. But if you use that ball well,
yeah.
stay out the way, get over there, you can join them.
Ooh, that was
Get the fuck out of here. He's just beating himself up.
the easiest way on this one, I think, is just let him.
Yeah. Keep an eye on your health, make sure I got a lot left.
Yeah.
Steak over there or a ham or whatever. I don't know what the hell it is. I'm just a big chunk of meat. Oh, nice uppercut. Go grab it.
Could be alright for me, right?
There's your life.
The last two bosses.
Just gotta hang on to it. Go for it.
Yeah, I can normally kick these two fairly.
Hopefully. So people who haven't seen it, this is one of the twins anyway. The twin siblings. Kids of Mr. X. Mate, she's fucking you up, kid. Oh, that's how it's done. Yeah, these guys don't appear when you're on one player. You just fight her alone. Oops.
Time to move.
I know, yeah.
Take that.
You know, that's when she gets you there, but she always just goes corner to corner. It's easy to read, isn't it?
Bottom corner as well, isn't it? She's never seen
Yeah. Abby.
Yeah, man.
Beat her left, right, and centre.
It's great when you get like, because like I can juggle her backwards, and then if you smash it forwards again.
Yeah, it just helps keep her in one place. I've got these ones.
What to the face?
Hey, up. Like that, is it? Have a shuriken. Shit. Grab that health, mate, if you need it. Now you fucking down.
Yeah, we know what you're doing. Stop.
Hit the fucking floor. Got it. Excellent.
Right, now grab.
I say go and grab that, mate, while you can.
Give me the chicken.
I wish I could have a massive piece of meat with a bone through it like that.
Go Viking style.
That's it.
That's why I always loved eating lamb shanks. It's just something, you know, primal eating a lamb shank off the
Having
bone.
a lamb shank.
Yeah, man. The bone to the win.
You can fuck off and all. Give me these bullets, prick. Oh. Double fuck you! He was gonna fucking tag me then from the back, and there's no way I was letting it happen. I'll just jump into shit area, I don't care.
There you go.
Nice one. I do like this as a fight. It's a little bit simplistic, but on your own it ain't that easy.
I always head for the top left and top right corners here, and then just
You can just stay there and just keep punching the legs, and
and then
it's pretty cool though. I like the way it's animated and that.
Yeah, just deal with her as and when she pops the life.
Yeah, like that. Oh. Oh, he got me.
Chicken gun.
I was going to go and get that, but I'm too slow. Save for in a minute. Just to get it over your side.
Fuck that. I'll deal with the little blue then. I'll see how it is.
Alright, mate. I've got this. The way you've cornered the screen there is leaving me pinned to this leg, which is good.
Oh,
That's
there you
him
go.
gone. So she can take over.
Yeah. It's stupid really, because this is easily the easiest boss fight.
Yeah, it does make it a little bit daft, but still good fun.
Oh, yeah.
That was a bit cheap.
It's only easy once you work out the battle. Like,
I'm gonna drag the screen this way, that's better. Oh shit, I'm down to one life. I think you might be on your own for this, mate.
Oh no, we'll nail him. Just go and get that chicken if you need it.
Oh, it's still there?
Yeah.
I thought you'd eaten it.
Nah, it's still there. Oop. I need to know, but
Oh, shit.
it's alright.
I was just trying to get down there while I had a chance. Damn it. Not much to do. Come on. Come on.
Oh, I just walked right into that.
Nearly got it. Okay. Yeah. Fuck you. Look at that big fish there.
Yeah, man. Uppercut it to the face.
That's it. And that, people, is how it's fucking done. To be fair, I honestly thought we might drop a life here or there, taking it a bit lax. Since we've been playing the more difficult difficulties, but we pulled it off, mate.
Yeah, nailed it.
So, guys, we didn't give our full proper thoughts on the game the other day because it's the first day we'd played it, and because obviously we hadn't opened everything up and that. But I mean, going through it, you can see it's everything the original Streets of Rages were. It doesn't feel like a different game, does it, Andy?
No, not really.
It's like it's definitely Streets of Rage, isn't it?
Yeah, the controls are snappy, which I think's a lot of like imitations. I think that's what they fuck up on. The controls just aren't responsive like, but this they definitely are.
Yeah, that's it. Have you ever played any of the like the Beats of Rage compilations?
Yeah, they just naff.
Oh, that's it. They're very cheaply done, and the controls and the way they're put together is just, it's not exactly seamless, is it? Whereas this, it's like, yes, it's got some cheap moments, and yes, the characters are kind of unrealistically slow compared to some of the enemies. I think that's where a lot of the difficulty comes from, in that every single enemy, even the most basic ones, move faster than you do. That's how they've ramped the difficulty. But at the same time, it never feels like you're just being now in the shit beat out here. Whereas like, if you play something like Final Fight, for example, like, you can just get hounded in a corner on that and there's no getting out of it.
Yeah, I do love Final Fight.
Oh, it's a great game. I actually did a playthrough on the channel a couple of weeks ago, Final Fight 3 on the SNES, and that's a great game.
Yeah, good.
A bit of a shame that the arcade never got any sequels for Final Fight, but at the end of the day, Final Fight is what inspired, you know, this to be made. So,
have you seen the 30th anniversary run they've done for it?
which one? The one where it's 3-player?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. Has it actually been released yet? I know they were talking about it.
Yeah, you can get it. I've got it on my Mister. Unfortunately, I haven't got anyone to play it with free player at the moment. But
oh right, okay. I didn't know it had actually been released yet. I thought it was still in production.
No, it's been released.
That'd be quite a good one to actually get on the go and try and stream somehow. Just out of interest, by the way, guys, when we were setting this up, my original plan was to try and find 3 other people and do 4-player cooperative online. But as it turns out, when it was released, you can only do 2-player cooperative online. But what I've now seen in a couple of videos is there's a couple of clever people out there who've wangled some things with their home networks, and apparently they've worked out ways of doing 4-player online co-op.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, so if anybody out there knows how to do it and can point us in the right direction, maybe send me some instructions on how to do it, I'd love to get that, and to have 2 or 3 of you guys streaming, you know. Me and Andy could sure use a fucking hand.
Chaos, man. Chaos.
It'd be brilliant. I'll tell you what, mate, I mean, it is such it's such a fun game to play. Arcade games are never going to be that long, and this was made to be like an old arcade game. But at the end of the day, they're designed to be something you can pick up, have a mess around with, and just have good bash with your mates in it. And that's exactly what they've accomplished with this. This is how you do a remake right in it.
Yeah.
And,
excellent break.
Yeah, it's been cool. Shut up, dog. But I'll tell you what I will be doing is the next revival. I think, even though we don't focus on modern consoles too much, I think we will be making a point of putting this out, because it is a retro-inspired game, and we'll set this out on 4-player. And I think there'll be a few people wanting to play this through.
Yeah, definitely. 4-player would be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be superb. But that's been absolutely cool, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. That is the end of the game. There's nothing like more to show in terms of endings and things like that. But anybody who hasn't gone through it yet, once you beat it once, you open up the boss rush mode, which I've tried, and it's fucking difficult. You open up the arcade mode where you only get so many lives to go through it. It doesn't refresh your lives at each stage like we were getting. And you open up, there's another mode as well, isn't there? Now battle mode is open from the start, but you can unlock all the other characters, can't you? So, but anyway, that was Streets Rage 4, guys, and we finally got it working, and we finally got two of us to talk about it on the stream. So, quite happy about that. But I hope you enjoyed it anyway, and I'll be doing some more streams soon. Hopefully, we can find a way of doing some online net play of some other games, not just PS4 stuff. And maybe you'll join me for that, mate.
Definitely, mate, definitely.
Right then, take it easy anyway. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. Catch you later, Andy. Speak to you all soon.
Later, guys. Later, Craig.